If you're looking for fun, healthy, full body exercises but struggle with injuries, arthritis, chronic inflammation, or conditions like POTS or Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, our Lift exercise program is for you. Hello, we are Corinne and Camille, the twins and co-founders with Liberated Living's online holistic school.
Lift is centered on low-impact fitness training that builds strength, balance, core coordination, flexibility, and endurance. Lift supports mobility, reduces pain, and builds resilience, no matter your age or fitness level.
And for instructors, take it further by becoming a certified Lift low-impact fitness trainer, so you can bring these methods into silver sneakers, senior fit, Pilates, and more.
So move smarter, get stronger, feel better, and join us today at Liberated Lift. A single arm row, or single, double, and then you can add that row. Alternating. All right, we can also raise our arms with our elbows high and wide, using the resistance with your partner. And once again, you can always do singles with one arm and doubles with both arms. And we can also turn around using the resistance into a tricep extension with both arms extending simultaneously and coming back and do a single tricep extension. Alternating
with your torso and shoulder rotations. You can use both arms extended, make sure your arms are straight out in front of you. You're going to rotate opposite directions. So one person will extend while your partner holds it straight, and then alternating.
Then you can also drop one of the bands, and again repeating that with a single arm. And move it together. Then we can repeat that on the other side. Okay, now we're going to show you also another variation with a partner using a chair. So if you have your cable, you want to fold your cable using the center to thread it through the chair, and then you're going to bring the handles through that loop so that they are even. And you will have your partner come sit on the chair so that they are providing the weight that you need to secure your upper body workout. And the partner sitting on the chair can do some various upper body workouts, such as biceps extended out in front of you and rotating to the side. Using both arms, and then also a single arm, using just one cable and one arm. And then again, this can be repeated on the other side. Then you will switch with your partner and rotate your exercise.
And if you want to add some progressive movements to this exercise, we can stay in bridge pose, and we can start incorporating some light weights, light to medium weights, depending on the member's preference. Doing some shoulder presses, or you can do some reverse flies, and alternate between the two. One would be to lift the arm up overhead, and then come down and lower the arms toward the knees. Keep raising. Or again, you can continue to lift the pelvis and keep it lifted while you do the Now again, be sure you're lifting from the glutes and not from the back to prevent any back injuries. We want the back to be flat on the ground, and lifting again from the glutes, hips to the ceiling, and squeezing the ball.
You can also put some weights on your hips, or you can use a plate.
And continue with your reps using these weights just to increase the workout and intensity for your members. And I would typically recommend at least a medium, if not heavy weight for this.
We're also going to do some abdominal and core workout using the mat. And for those who have low back problems, we can adjust our hands into a diamond position placed right below our glutes. If your members cannot do any mat routines, be prepared to provide them with some modifications. There are some standing modifications. We can also use the Pilates bilateral ab exercises. Especially for those that have injuries, the tubing
tubing, or if you want to intensify it, you can do both legs. And you can also alternate arms.
Just be very careful with the grip, not having, again, a death grip with these exercises and when we're using these bands, but be very careful not to also bend at the wrist to cause more injuries. We want to have a nice firm grip, but loose enough that we have proper form and technique. And then if we want to also intensify it, we can cross the band for those shoulder presses. And we can have one foot in for low impact and less resistance, or both to increase the resistance.
And again, alternating sides, alternating arms.
And if we're using the tubes for biceps, bicep curls, or hammer curls, same principle applies with the grip, as well as keeping the elbows glued to the hips.
Body workout, especially if you have a tube that doesn't have a lot of resistance to it. You can always just go into a lunge and add some bicep curls there. Making sure you have the proper form, that your knees are not going over your ankles.